just have to toilet, you know. It's only 50K.
Auntie Jackie, I'm already...
It's
Hi guys, welcome back to my world.
I was telling her what to get, and she's saying no.
My name is Lynn, and this is Lynn Zab's world, and I am happy. You guys know every time I meet Auntie Jackie, it's magic. It's always beautiful.
We have a blast.
And I'm so glad I have her at my place.
I'm happy to be back.
Yes.
And I'm happy that I've visited with so many developments. I'm happy, yeah.
So we are catching up with Auntie Jackie. A lot has been happening in her life, in my life, and we're just trying to catch up. And recently she had a trip to the UK.
Yeah.
And we want to find out how was her trip, what had changed in the UK, what has changed now that she has returned back.
Absolutely right.
And yeah, you'd want to stick around and listen to that. So make sure you click, you subscribe, and you give this video a like. Okay? Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you get to watch it first. Okay? Let's go.
I'm on the hot seat, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, recently you lost your father. Actually, would love to send our sincere condolences as Team Lynn Zabu, as Lynn Zab World. We are giving you our condolences now in person that we couldn't. I know.
It was unexpected, like I keep saying, and I've said so many times on my own channel. And listen, it hit me for 6. I didn't see my dad dying. He was a very strong man, so I didn't see him dying, and I didn't see him dying the way he died. And it left me. There was a lot left to say for some of the medical teams and the doctors that we met in Uganda. And I'm not saying that if my dad was anywhere else in the world, he wouldn't have died. And I'm not saying that all the other medical facilities in the whole world are always the best. No. But I think it's something which is like blatant. You see something like blatant negligence being done. And when you question, they think, who do you think you are? And I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. Some of the medical doctors really are in for money. And I'll say it and I'll say it again, and I will stand to be corrected. But some of them are in for money, and that really left a bitter taste in my mouth. However, we met some lovely, lovely doctors and nurses, and they gave us hope.
Right.
Just like in anywhere else. So that is the situation that happened. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I've been quiet.
Wow. So I had a few people ask me what's up with Auntie Jackie.
I know.
We miss you guys together. You guys. Yeah, now that you know what happened, I actually tried to hide it because she was going through a healing process.
I know, it was so much.
And so I had to cover up as much as I could.
So thank you.
So I'm actually, when you are posting those things on your status, I thought the guy had passed on already, only to realize that it's present. I'm like, no, I was in the bed. I could have gone to check on her. I could have gone with her to Mbarara or wherever. Like
I think when it happened,
the way you posted about it on your status wasn't like a current thing. It was something like memory.
Yes.
So in the memory, you're talking about something that happened a long time ago. So that's why I didn't get it maybe, and I didn't show up.
Yeah. No, it just happened after Pentecost. And yeah, he died in May.
Wow.
He died in May.
We are extending our condolences, and may his soul rest in peace.
I know, very, very missed. Very missed. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. A moment of silence for Papa.
Yes. Oh God.
Amen.
Minute of silence. Starting.
It's okay.
something.
Sorry.
And I think what gets me is like at my age, and I should be encouraging my siblings. I'm one of the eldest, but God, I'm the one who broke them more. And they end up encouraging me, and it's I don't know.
What was he like? Maybe that might enlighten you.
I can't say. He was so beautiful. Okay, next time.
Okay. Maybe we
He
shouldn't
was
go
so
there.
lovely. I don't know.
I
He's
know.
so missed.
We know it's gonna take a bit of time
Yeah.
for her to get used to the concept, and well, now you're back.
Give me a chai. Yeah.
But now I'm gonna be here for you. Okay.
I know. A woman over 50, and I'm here crying. Like
No,
this.
it's okay. A loss is a loss.
I know people telling me you're blessed. You've buried your dad, and I'm really, really blessed. And I thank God that I saw him, and I thank God that I was there just before he died. I'm really, really grateful. But it still hurts. I can't believe it. It's just like I thought I wouldn't. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, it still hurts, but it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you believe in God, you know that like my son always tells me, Mommy, you'll meet him in heaven.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what I believe in, and I have to hold on to that. But it just still hurts. I don't understand how, but
I'm sorry I've brought it up, but
we always do this with Lynn. Things which are not meant to come out. Always, she gets me to talk. Yeah, that shows who she is, and she just open up to her.
I'm sorry that
it's well.
We got to this point.
It's
we
well,
should
though.
be happy, but
It's well.
I'm glad I have you back.
Yeah, it's well.
Anyway, guys,
It's well.
so you took a quick trip to the UK, a brief trip to the UK. Tell us about it. What was it about? We are gossiping about
I
you.
know we are gossiping about me. I know.
What was the trip about?
I know. As soon after Daddy died, when you think, okay, he's died, and then things happen. Oh, there's a medical emergency of one of my family members, and I had to travel because we thought I would like. Can I travel? I said, you have to come, and I did. So I had to go because of that medical emergency. And when I got there, and I found another one which is so dire, my goodness me.
Is it hot?
No, it's cold.
It's okay, it's well. For my relative, she was unwell, literally unwell, could hardly walk. And I was like, oh my goodness me, happy I came. And I'm really, really pleased I came. So that's the reason I went there. I knew I was going to go there for a very short time, come back, but I stayed there for this long. And UK we have no bakozi.
Did you try to look for a job once you were there? Or?
Yes, I did.
I mean, I would too. Did you?
Yes, I did.
How did that go?
No, initially, of course, because of this relative who was unwell, I thought that the moment she gets better, I'll get a job. It could be anything in the evening. Lynn, things have changed. I couldn't get anything in the time that I was in. Now, if I was there longer, I'm not saying that you can't get a job. Please get me wrong, because people don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong.
Right.
Mutankwa takubi.
Savula.
You can get a job while one is in the UK, but it takes time. I hadn't been in the job market for a while, so you have to have a lot more references than normal. You have to get your foot in again. And with the time I had, I couldn't.
You couldn't do it.
But I want to come here and I say thank you to a very special lady. I'll mention her name. Her name is Sharon. That's what I'll say. She did everything for me to get work. Everything she could. But I couldn't. Because that's another thing. For me to get work, you have to have an address.
Yes.
So, for instance, if you're in a place of somebody who is not working and they're being supported by the government, for you to get work using her address
Would be hard.
could bring problems to that person.
Right.
But this person I've just spoken about was willing to give me everything for me to work.
Oh.
Everything.
God bless you for me. If you come across this video, I appreciate it.
When you come here, please contact, please tell, I will have to bring it to this girl. So this young lady did everything she can, but few things happened. One of them was the time. I didn't have the time to do that. And I couldn't stay longer because what I left the year before was still there. Still no accommodation.
Right.
And even this time it's worse because I'm not working. So I had to come back and I wanted to come back. So please, I wanted to come back. And then I end up in hospital again. I end up in hospital again.
So what now? What was the problem?
Similar.
Oh, okay.
Similar.
We'll leave it at that.
We leave it at that. Similar.
What had changed so much about the UK? I understand you had spent a few months in Uganda.
Almost a year.
And then you went a year.
A year.
What had changed in the UK? Something that would have made you stay that changed?
Maybe my relations.
Oh.
My relations and friends, that's all.
Right.
Would have made me stay only.
Right.
Only. I found that there's a lot more workforce in terms of the sector that I used to work in. We used to be short of workers.
And now it's congested.
Oversaturated.
Oh.
And hence I couldn't get an easy job.
Oh.
That's what had changed.
Right.
Yeah, oversaturated.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Now that you're back in Uganda and ready to do more content, I missed your son. He's my favorite human being because he's very smart.
He's been here telling her, oh.
He asks questions that are so daring for his age, and I love that about him. He's very challenging, yeah, you know.
He is, and he keeps me on my toes.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
he does. He keeps me young because I'd really be a proper grandma.
Yeah, I have to be careful what I ask him to ask. I have to be careful around him because you never know what he's gonna ask next.
And he's open, isn't he?
Yes, yes.
He'll just say it. I'm like,
which month was he born?
We don't do horoscopes. I don't do horoscopes. I don't do horoscopes. No.
So, what has changed about your home since you returned?
Nothing. I left the holes. The holes are still there. And I think once somebody was asking me why do you regret leaving for the few months you left? That's what I regret because I was on is that wrong? I was on how would you say it in Rujung? I was like moving forward and everything. So that stopped. But having said that, even if I hadn't left, really with the grief that I had suffered, I think everything would have stopped.
It would have been the same because you are still grieving. I
was still grieving. There's no way that, because I remember when I would be, like when I was away, I was helping somebody with childcare, so dropping the children in school. So I would drop the children in school, and I'll just go after dropping children in school, I'll go to church and sit down and
cry.
Just cry. And then I would walk around, and I felt sad. I felt sad. And the situation in the UK didn't also help because eventually the environment we were in wasn't conducive for myself and my son. So we had to move out. And this has got nothing to do with anything, but it was just the environment that we're in. So we had to move out before we came back.
Right.
But nonetheless, I would still have delayed. I would have still had this break. Definitely, because it's just now that I'm feeling that I can even get and you saw when you asked about daddy, and even when I speak about I get the thing here. So I start crying.
It's the wound is still fresh, so it's very understandable.
Yeah,
it's very understandable. It's very.
I know.
It's very.
Stop. Yeah, and I keep telling myself it's well. So I think I would still have taken this time to take time off.
Right.
So there's no regret for me having gone at all, in spite of what happened. Because I know there's so many things which happened, and I know there's a relation who who rang, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy
That you're back.
no, I'm so happy she got through these problems. Let her get these problems, because when I was in the UK, there's some,
What?
I know.
So somebody was happy that you
my
got
goodness.
those.
Yes, it was, and it was a very, very close personal friend, very close family. So happy she suffered. Let her suffer. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, is there something wrong with this person?
What? Wow.
Somebody I've not spoken to for about 2 years.
Why would somebody be happy because somebody is suffering?
Yes.
And you're close.
And the reason that the suffering was coming through was because of,
knowing Auntie Jackie, I think I have an idea of who that person is.
Yes. And I'm thinking myself,
is it the person I'm thinking?
It is the person I think about. What I was thinking, and I'm like, I'm in this situation because of this person.
Right.
This person who's close to, and then you think so. I'm thinking myself, so really, so all those, I think. Anyway, I've even lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's the person I think about. It is.
Well, you see those things you're wishing for, Auntie Jackie. May they locate you.
No.
Amen.
No.
Ah,
Lynn,
yes.
Lynn, they've told us in church we shouldn't say, back to sender. We don't do that
no,
anymore.
Back to sender. Oh,
Father God, I ask for forgiveness for Lynn, my daughter, because I know you back to sender.
No.
You, the person who did what?
Auntie
Okay, don't let me tell you. You who did what you did to me. You who said what you said. I am saying this now. Listen. The forgiveness, the busung I had, the anger I had years ago. Guess what? Even when I heard about it, I was so angry. Yeah, memories, came back. But guess what? I'm saying this and live on air on YouTube. I forgive you. I forgive you for the words you said. I forgive you for wishing me bad when I was there helping somebody who's very close to you. I forgive you. I forgive you for everything you've ever done to me. And guess what? I am now saying it. I wish you well. I wish you in your life. I wish you in your family. I wish you in everything you do. May you be blessed and blessed with blessings. Over to you, Lord. Amen. That's enough.
I do not forgive you.
Lynn,
no,
forgives.
No, I
forgive.
Honestly, if somebody has put you, no, I'm not talking about her now. I'm talking about myself in general, right? I'm one person who will forgive you even with the last drop of my blood, if necessary. But I'm also one person who will hold a grudge so sweet until the day I see you going, because like if we fight about something or disagree about something, and then I'm like, okay, I think this is what God is saying, because whatever happens to us, I believe God is trying to communicate, to tell us something. Yeah,
and for us to learn.
Yeah, if I leave you and be like, you know what, Kali, let it go, and then I find you looking for me,
they do,
I will pray for you.
God won't answer.
So, no,
God will not answer those prayers.
God always answers.
Not those prayers. Listen.
Me, I don't forgive you. She has forgiven you. Me, I will.
Let me tell Lynn a story. Let me give Lynn a story. And this has taken me like, our conversations with Lynn always take a different turn, don't they? We start somewhere else. Start somewhere and we end up. Lynn, do you know why I am where I am now?
No, I don't know.
Do you know why I lost everything I ever had in my life?
I have a tiny bit of an idea.
That one. That idea you have, which we've already spoken about, is because of unforgiveness. Lynn, I was so unforgiving to the point that Ntara Kubiha, I would stand here and say it publicly. If I had had a gun in my hands at the time, the person would have taken them out. Guess what? That anger, and then what would have happened to me and my generations to come? Okay? Blood on my life. So, what I learned, and another thing, they did bad to me. Hey, Lynn, they did bad to me.
And Lynn, you say,
listen, they did bad to me to the point that they did so horrible things to my children. You know, in the UK, like during winter, it gets dark at between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. It gets dark.
That's really dark.
Night. It's 8 o'clock here. So we're in the village. and there's winter. When there's winter, it's snow. Somebody leaves your children outside.
And you forgive that someone.
Somebody leaves your children outside, locks the door. You ring, the phone rings, they see, they don't even pick it.
And you have forgiven that person.
But that's what I'm telling you. Listen, they didn't do it once or twice or 3 times. But me, I take time for it. Just like you, I keep forgiving. So I gave about 3. I forgave so many times. In the end, I burst. But do you know when I burst out? Whatever anger I had, it all came back to me.
But you know,
the negativity came back to me.
Even God gets mad, angry. Even Jesus got angry and chased the pigs from the washing place.
He chased the
because of what? Because he was angry.
Yeah, I'm not that. Anger is an emotion. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. The only issue is Lynn. The only issue is what you do with that anger. And what did I do? I festered it. I made sure it grew. Hey, Lynn, if I would meet somebody that knows that person,
you hate that one.
No. I will tell you from A to Z, look, the person did this. Do you know what I was doing to that person's soul? I was killing it. I know. I was killing that person.
Should have destroyed it. Could we go to hell?
No.
Anyway, guys, me and Auntie Jackie always have lots of things to talk about. I thought this video would be like 10 minutes, but here we are. It's like 30 minutes.
And we are still going.
But I would prefer to, slow it down, because we are going to be having Auntie Jackie, and we shall have these kinds of conversations.
We need to have more of this.
Often. We shall have more of this kind of conversations.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to now that you have returned home?
So when I was coming back, I was on the word is a row. When I was here last year, just before Daddy died, I was on raw. Yeah, moving on, doing this. So I'm coming back. This time coming back, I'm like, a bit of apprehension. I'm like,
it happened.
I'm back. And even when I came back, I was like, my dad is there.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, my dad is there. I don't have anything, but at least my dad is there. Not that my dad had anything grand and lovely, loads to give me. No. But I always had that comfort that
your father is
he's there. He's there.
Well,
he's
now
there.
you have your son.
I have my papa. And that was what I'm like, I need to do so much for my papa.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see myself. I know I'm hiding, guys.
No, it's fine. Continue.
I couldn't see myself staying in the situation I was in the UK again, because nothing had changed.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay.
So I thought, let me come back. But now I'm coming back literally on ground zero.
Ground zero.
Ground zero. Ground zero.
Right. Okay.
So have a few things I brought from UK which I'm selling. Have a few second-hand clothes which I'm going to be selling. So
maybe that's a video for another time. We shall show you.
Yeah.
We shall show them the things that you're selling.
Yeah.
And so we can get them to come and support you that way.
Yeah. So that's one of the things.
Yes.
My chickens which I left, as I've started laying.
Oh.
They're local chickens. They're little buddies. So I'm going to go for that. Of course, Lynn knows I've been watching her, encouraging her, behind her. And read and then content, that's all.
Okay.
And I just pray for God to provide.
Right.
People are going to say, why did you leave? Why didn't you stay? Why should, tough.
Anyway, on your video that has around 250,000 viewers.
Which video?
Yours. Really? It has 250,000 views. We have lots of those kinds of messages. So I think we are past that. We are looking forward to the positive ones.
Yes.
And encouraging ones, and ideas on how to get better in life and all that.
One of the things is somebody, and maybe I can just say it here. There's a person who asked me what I could do And they gave me an idea of what to do.
Right.
And they said, can you do farming? I said, sure, I can. So go and look for land. I said, no problem. So I did what I had within my means to look for that land, which was use the phone and look around in terms of where I can physically reach. When I'm looking for land, people tell me, oh, no, around my area. To the point that the person I asked for land for, the person I asked to lend
you the land.
Me, which was where I was living. It's about maybe half an acre. He refused to give it to me, left it untilled until I said I'm going to start getting snakes. So I said,
know that land.
That's it. I said I'm going to start digging it. When I put somebody to dig it, he's come and dug it himself. He refused to give it to me. Now, no. So I said, in the family farm we have. I said, let me go there. It's very far. It's over 50 kilometers. So to go there is a lot of petrol.
Right.
So I said, this pastor, I said, let me use this land. But the transport will be difficult. Do you know what the person told me? You're not serious. I said, I've looked for land within. And also by that time, remember, my dad was unwell. We're in hospitals. We are getting daddy from Kabale to come to Kampala for treatment. We are collecting money for him.
No, but I think
people are going to give me ideas, but the moment they give me ideas, and I'm just saying this with all due respect,
yes,
kindly.
I get to your point.
Get where I'm coming from. Not that I'm disrespecting or disregarding your ideas. No, but if you tell me to do something, I will do it within my means. I don't earn any money. I don't have any money that I'm earning, so I use the means I have. For example, I use the phone. I'll call. I cannot physically go there because sometimes there's no transport to go there.
Right.
There's no petrol money to go there.
Right.
So if I come and tell you that this is what I've done and you tell me no, and I can't keep coming and saying, oh, give me petrol money. No. No. So that's the thing I just sometimes find difficult when people give you ideas. You give me an idea, but in Uganda, I've noticed ideas equate to money.
Yeah, exactly.
If you tell me like,
not only in Uganda, worldwide.
Yeah, but no. Within the UK, for example, like now today I was meant to come here in the morning. I had difficulty with the car, which was bringing us. Lane, if I was in the UK, I would get £1.65, go on the bus and get to you.
Okay.
There's systems there. But it was raining, you can't go on the border.
Right.
Uber is very expensive. So what do? I wait. So this is the issue that I have. If you're going to to give me an idea, it's not because we don't want to do it. I don't know if anybody has given ideas.
Tons of them.
It's because that we don't want to do them.
It's not that we don't want to do them. It's because they require money and we don't have the means.
To do them. And people think, oh, you're lazy. Really? I'm not.
Right. My conversations and Auntie Jackie are always endless. I'm sure now we are like in an hour or so.
How many?
But
that's only 30 minutes.
No, that's good. That's good.
We can still go on,
No.
Do you want us to go on?
Guys, I'm so glad if you've watched up to this very point. God bless you for me. And rush to Auntie Jackie's channel and also support her.
Please.
She's back and better.
Supporting man to bunch.
Yes.
Lynn's wild.
Yes. So we are going to end this video here.
Yeah.
I can't wait to catch all the stories, all the little adventures me and her are going to have, inshallah, God willing. That's what they say.
I say God willing.
Yeah, I say inshallah because my mother is Muslim.
That's it.
And so are my brothers.
That's it. Are you Muslim? God willing.
God willing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming.
Pleasure. So it was
to visit me.
It was a joy.
And thank you so much for watching, my guys.
Thank you.
Please make sure you leave me a like. You leave me turn on your notification bell, and I'll
Share.
see you in another one.
Blessings and blessings.
Bye.
Bye-bye.